Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. Cue the music! You are listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. It is episode 65. Today is August 10th, 2025. It is a Sunday. Kalyn and I are bringing the energy today because we are nothing if not rested up after all the activities of this weekend. This will be the last mention of any of that. So I'm Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalyn Kimmel, also your host. And today we are going to talk about
my foot.
Wayfair, the
Lincoln and Kennedy
similarity. Extensive Master Mohicans discussion. You're going to want to wait for that one.
Life expectancy by ethnicity and Finnish people.
Yes. And for King Charles, don't give away the secret ending, Kalyn. Wait to find out. This is why people come to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show for all important information in their life.
Yeah.
But what do they not come for?
Financial or investment advice.
If you do, you are an idiot.
You're silly.
Yeah. But one thing we hope you will do before we get started here, smash the like button and subscribe and send us to your friends.
Leave us a fun comment, even if you hate us. Be creative. Tell us why we're bad in a fun way.
I think you're so right. And with that, Kalyn, let's start the episode.
Yeah. Like that. Wayne's World, you know?
Exactly. So here we are. We rallied.
Yeah, just look at us. We're so good.
Yeah, we're so good. I don't know if that's part of the...
Yeah.
We're just... Hey, man, dedication to a cause. We're not sure what the cause is.
Yeah.
Episodes, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a strange
I do think it's fun. Like, at the end of I'm, like, glad we have it. It's just kind of a slog getting, it's like I like being in shape, but sometimes you're like, man, is it worth it? Like, the whole working out thing.
Isn't that all of life, though? I mean, it's just like...
Yeah.
Right.
Everything's good and bad. Nothing's just one or the other.
Yeah. And I just mean everything that's good for you is not the thing you want to do.
Right. Yeah, and we all want to eat ho-hos all day and lay on the couch.
This is well-trodden territory for us.
That's true. So. Yeah, next we're going to get into Finns and how much they suck. And
that's some racist bullshit out of both of us.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh.
We're like, it's just cheap laughs. It's like going blue for comedy. I mean, we can make sex jokes this whole time. But no, we don't stoop that low.
Nope.
We only stoop to the level of racism.
That's right. That's right. Okay. But like some of these I have to listen back and I'm like,
not so good.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
It's not the...
Well,
do you think it would be easier if it wasn't like the weekly slog? Like, do you think people have a better chance of making it further if they do like an every other week episode?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is it easier to work out once a month?
Yeah, no. So we should do more than one episode a week is what you're saying?
Oh, goodness. I was listening back to last episode and I was like, this is not our best.
No, I know.
Right?
I know.
There's a section where we both go, And I'm like, it's going to take a dedicated fan to make it through this, like, a 5-second pause and then decide to listen again the next week. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Yes, pushing you towards greatness TV show wise. I just watched a thing about Jerry Springer. Like,
I mean, when you mentioned the word greatness,
it's a super interesting little 2-part little docuseries about his staff, the producers who like go out and find the talent, all of that. There's like the Bermuda Triangle, but for Jerry Springer, it's kind of West Virginia, Kentucky, whatever. And like 90% of the guests are from this area or whatever. Like, it's a very interesting show. Both the Jerry Springer show and the documentary about Jerry Springer.
Well, the Jerry Springer show itself is not that interesting to me, but I am interested about this Kentucky thing because it's more or less the same as the heroin.
Yeah.
Or, Purdue Pharma basically targeted the same area, I guess, because they're like, if you can't tell if you're a man or a woman.
Poor uneducated white people.
Yeah. Well, I read this book called Albion Seed. It was about the migrations from England to the United States. And basically different parts of England and the broader Britain, United Kingdom,
Yeah.
emigrated to different parts of the United States. So it's the Scots that mostly migrated to Appalachia.
Oh.
So these guys that were basically tartan-wearing barbarians and, out in the fringes, they moved to the fringes of society in colonial America.
Somehow that checks, like, that the Scots would be the ones who, like, to this day don't have running water. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, teeth are bad, like,
yeah.
drink too much,
Right.
toss logs around, do this sport.
Yeah, don't really need the luxuries of modern life. Like,
yeah, just need some sheep
yeah.
and some lubrication, and you're all set. See,
Yeah.
I went blue and kind of racist, except we are kind of descended from the Scots, but anyway, Scotch-Irish.
We're in the good part.
Yeah, we got good genes. Did you hear about this whole issue that she's got good genes?
No.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes. This is a big controversy. Here she's got that hazy look at like.
She's like, I'm kind of fucked up right now.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Yeah,
come on,
like,
man.
Consent is kind of questionable right now.
I think that's
up.
the allure right there.
Yep.
You put your finger on it. So hazy enough look and enough makeup and put her in really good jeans.
Right, with her legs spread.
Sex sells. That was the message of that ad right there.
Right, yeah. I have a fun little coincidence for president stuff. To going back to Justin's recommendation about presidents.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it. I love talking presidents.
Yeah. So this is Lincoln Kennedy coincidence.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? Okay. So Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846.
Yeah.
Kennedy, 1946.
Get out.
Lincoln was elected president in 1860. Kennedy, 1960. Both are focused on civil rights. Both got shot on a Friday. Both got shot in the head. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Both are assassinated by Southerners. Both were succeeded by Southerners named Johnson. That Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson was born in 1908. John Wilkes Booth was born who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, born in 1939. Both use all three names. Both have 15 letters in their names. Lincoln was shot at a theater named Ford. Kennedy was shot in a car named Lincoln, made by Ford.
I see.
Both assassins were killed before the trial. The week before Lincoln was assassinated, do you know where he was?
No, I do not.
Monroe, Maryland.
Okay.
You know where Kennedy was?
I'm just going to go on a limb here and say maybe Monroe, Maryland.
He was with Marilyn Monroe.
Maryland.
Monroe, yes. Anyway, Booth shot Lincoln at a theater and then ran away to a warehouse.
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy from a warehouse and then ran away to a theater.
Yeah. Wow. Do you think Kennedy read all about Lincoln and then just copied him?
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to be elected the same year.
Yeah.
And then go for president.
And I'm going to get shot in the head from a theater. This guy's written the script. All I got to do is follow it right here,
Yeah. That was kind of fun, though.
The weakest of all of those was the Southerner.
Well,
like, no shit. All right, so one half of the population... Yeah, they were both white. Did you think of that? A white guy shot Lincoln. They were both male. Their assassins were white and also male.
And shot with guns, not with a cannon or something.
No, or like a T-shirt cannon. That'd be a hell of a way to assassinate a president. Like you're at the baseball game and John F. Kennedy really wants a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Probably to cover up Marilyn Monroe. Although I think he's more about uncovering dames than he was about.
But right. Yeah, I could have said a week before Lincoln was in Monroe, Maryland, and Kennedy was in Maryland. Monroe. But I went highbrow.
That's right. Lincoln hired a bunch of Chinamen to make a railroad.
Yeah. Did you like to eat a bunch of Chinese food?
Lincoln liked puppies, and Kennedy liked puppies. He had shoes.
They both wore pants. Sometimes a coat.
Yeah. One of them had a beard and the other did not have a beard.
That's true.
See?
I mean, yeah, they're not the same. You're right.
They're not the same person. Reincarnated.
Yeah. Man, that sucks, though, if you're reincarnated and you have to suffer the same fate. Like, do we always die the same way? Like, that sucks. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess no way is super fun to die.
There must be super fun ways to die. That now you're throwing down the gauntlet right there.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping till you realize that it's not going to snap back.
Well,
you might never realize that.
Moment, though, that sucks.
That is a bad moment. Okay.
I did see a video on Reddit once that was a guy and a woman having sex, and then he has a heart attack and dies.
All right.
Mid-sex.
You can think, yeah, there you go.
But that's probably a pretty good way.
Yeah, I mean...
Not for her. Man, what a traumatic fucking experience for this girl.
Well, she didn't die, so that...
Yeah. The fun ways to die are all fast, I think.
My first base for fun ways to die has got to involve drugs, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know very much about this, but... Yeah. Heroin addiction or heroin overdose. There's got to be worse.
I think you just fall asleep. Well,
first you're covered in a sensation of pleasure from head to toe.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you fall asleep and your heart stops beating.
Yeah.
I mean, you could think of way worse ways to move on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Well, we talked about people jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, most of the survivors say their first thought is like, "Oh my God, big mistake! What have I done?"
Right?
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the jumpers, I think, are crazy because I think at some point you must have that thought of like, "Oh fuck."
You get a long time to think about it.
Or I mean, even if it's not that long, like just that moment where you're like, "No."
Yeah. It's a long amount in terms of the time you have remaining on this mortal coil.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, the only times I think that's not the case, like the jumpers from 9/11, like, I don't know why, but I'm like really obsessed with like 9/11 and specifically the jumpers. Like... Because,
that is funny. I like how you laughed there.
Like I was working at Houston's as a waitress at the time, and the day after, I had a table that had people that did work in the World Trade Center.
Yeah, no doubt.
They were like... We don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. Yeah. You know?
We're the luckiest sons of bitches. Yeah. I remember one about a girl who, like, had a first round interview at Cantor Fitzgerald that day. It was that day, exactly. And then they couldn't find her remains, but here 20 years later or something. There's still some lab that's trying to figure out who all the unidentified remains are. And anybody that there's still any question mark about.
Well, I'm sympathetic to the families of the victims, of course. Like, I just don't think that's a great use of our lab time when we have a backlog for rape cases and stuff. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but we all know that now. I think we've accepted that if your loved one hasn't shown back up yet and they were working at the World Trade, they're gone.
They're either dead or they've done a really good job.
Yeah, or like, they have really made a new life.
Because I've seen those SVU, Law and Order episodes where the guy, wait, you find a dead body, and you're like, wait a minute, they're supposed to have died in the Twin Towers. You know?
Yeah, right. So, I don't know. I care a lot less about those guys than
and current day cases.
Right? Yeah, like real case. No, this is a murder case, but we got a backlog with dealing with DNA.
We're busy digging up bodies from World War II and identifying those remains still. So like,
but that's in Europe, right? I mean,
well, yeah, and then there's. I mean, the military has a whole that's dedicated to Vietnam and going over there and identifying.
Yeah, I don't understand the being so attached to like the earthly remains of people. Probably because I'm just like, when I die, do whatever with me. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not going to be like, if I don't see Robert's dead body, then I'm never going to believe that you're dead.
Can't have closure until
till I see, like, a piece of a bone.
Yeah.
Like, well, then just look at any fucking piece of a bone. Where does he rest? He's in Vietnam. Like,
but if he rests...
whatever, like, he's someplace in that fucking jungle. That's where he is.
That's his final resting place. He's at peace. He's at peace even...
Right. You think he's, like, wandering this earth because we haven't given him a proper funeral with that one piece of bone that we found?
Yeah. Yeah. There's something to that, Kalyn. Yeah.
I mean, I know that this is like a cold-hearted response, but like, what?
Yeah.
Like, he's dead.
It must be a biology thing.
I don't have it at all. Like,
but it's a pretty new phenomenon too, because as recently as the Civil War, which I know it doesn't seem that recent, but Civil War was like the first war where it was actually like, we should try to recover the bodies.
Right.
You think back, like before that, they're just like, yeah, he got shot, and we roll him into a pit, cover him up, whatever.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Within a couple of weeks, the dogs have eaten the carcass. So a Vietnam guy's soul is wandering the earth.
I mean, we've got this place is crowded as fuck with souls.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, just
like how long have there been people? I mean, thousands.
Way back.
Like a long time. Long time.
People go way back.
And
you know how many of them died? Like most of them.
Like almost all of them.
Yeah.
Like the vast majority.
Yeah. Actually, I think like half of all humans who have ever lived are like alive right now. Actually.
What? Really?
Something like that. We didn't have to look up this statistic.
Yeah.
Okay, I nailed it.
Okay.
Approximately 7% of all humans who have ever lived are currently alive today.
7%. That's close to half.
Yeah. Yeah. Researchers at the World Economic Forum estimate that around 117 billion people have existed, and currently there's about 8 billion. So,
are we including all those like babies that didn't make it and stuff? Like
babies?
Yeah, like before we knew about C-sections and shit. I mean, people died really young before now.
Yes.
No, I saw some Tyson DeGrassi, or whichever way that name they was talking about, for like millennia, the average life expectancy was like 30.
Yeah.
And then like by World War II, that increased to like 35 or something. And now it's up to like, 50s or 60s worldwide or something like that. Right?
Uh-huh.
Here it's up in the 80s, but like
76 or something, yes.
I think it's 80.
It's 76. Fuck.
Look it up.
All right, I life expectancy in the U.S. 78.
What did you say?
76. You said 80.
I said 80.
Yeah.
But Wheel of Fortune. No, not Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune rules.
No, Wheel of Fortune.
Can I get it?
Price is Right rules. Price is Right rules. You would win.
I'd like to buy a vowel. There's no vowels.
The vowel is an. I would like an N for 90.
It's higher in the United Kingdom and in Canada. So.
Than here.
What about for white people?
Yeah, that's like 80. That's probably like 107.
Getting this 76.4.
What?
That's what? No, there's no way we're below the average. Who's above the average if not white people?
Asian people.
Asian people.
They live to be 1 million.
78. No. 84 years or so.
I told you, yeah. Like,
is it the sushi?
No, it's the cold water.
They were right about
the cold. God. Yeah, I've got to tell January that. Actually.
Would you give up 6 years of your life for
no
cold
way.
water?
I don't want that 6 years either. Like,
These are
like
the wrong
whatever.
6 years. I mean, a different 6 years. No, I would lay off the cold water, but
no, not having any cold drinks for my life. Like,
is it worth living those extra 6 years?
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah, running makes you live longer, but at what cost? Like, you have to have right. Ugh.
I mean, in here, you got to be Asian. You got to do Tai Chi.
Yeah, you got to go to the park and do those ball things.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, step and play. I love the Asian ladies working out in the park. It's like my favorite thing.
That's
I like to watch them all day.
Yep. like this chart. This is the population of the world.
Oh.
But, so.
We should have bought 1,000 years ago.
This was the time to invest right here. 1 CE.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah, if you'd have bought a population thing, we
missed out on that one.
Crushed it.
Missed out on that by a few thousand years. But
so believe it or not, during the time we were talking, I couldn't find out the methodology of how they counted people. But there's no question if you're born live and then you die, you are one of these 117 billion, right? It's only really stillbirths and earlier if there'd be any question, right?
Right, yeah. Well, not earlier. I mean, stillbirths.
Stillbirth counts as a...
No, I'm saying like earlier.
No, I know. All right, so if you're born before you're born...
See, that's it. That's the ones that don't count. If you're born before you're born, nope.
Okay, so that's not the 117.
Those are out.
No one born before they were born. But if you die before you're born, also not the 117.
Right.
It begins at conception, then the world's population has been like 50 trillion or something.
Yeah, we're way off.
Yeah, way off. 1 CE, that was the time to invest in humanity.
In the human population. I don't know if I would have then either. I wouldn't have been like really bearish about, are we going to be way better? 2,000 years ago, would you think it would have skyrocketed? There's no reason to think that.
No, yeah.
Everybody's dying left and right.
Yeah. They're like, they literally scraped the sweat off of gladiators and fed it to other gladiators because they thought it would...
That is gross.
Because they thought it would toughen up, they had this magic zhuzh.
Well, that's like the Indians who are like, I'm going to eat the heart of the person I killed because I want to absorb their strength. But worse even than the sweat, because eating someone's heart sounds grosser to me than... I don't know.
Really?
Eating somebody's heart?
Well, which one do you think has more bacteria? The sweat after you've been in a gladiator match or their heart.
I'm not super into cannibalism, though.
No.
That's the problem.
Well, doesn't the sweaty muck seem cannibalistic to some extent too?
I mean, it's gross.
I mean,
but
you could make it into a tea and be like,
like it's just let it dry and then it's like salt.
I think we can agree to disagree here.
Yeah. That whole cannibalism thing, we just brush right over that shit.
Yeah.
I guess it's because it's like the Indians who did that, so it's like, we're like, those savages.
I always think of Tonga and places like this. This is
Oh.
where I thought there were the cannibals, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm thinking about like Last of the Mohicans.
The Mohicans were
No,
cannibals?
no, the movie Last of the Mohicans. Mogwai eats somebody's heart. Mogwai does.
He does?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I think he eats the heart of the...
Daniel Day-Lewis?
No, he doesn't kill Daniel. Have you seen that movie? Like...
Kaylin, I can tell you're way more into Last of Us.
I've
I'll defer to your expertise on this, what I thought was like a pretty good movie.
The Mogwai. So, the Huron Indian guy eats the heart of somebody.
But isn't Daniel Day-Lewis the hero? So, like, the poster's like false advertising, right? Because, look, it says, The Last of Mohicans, picture of Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
He's the most famous person in the movie, yeah.
Yeah, but you'd think if there's some like heartfelt love story or something in that movie, that part is totally gone from my memory.
Like, I don't really understand why anybody is falling in love exactly, besides some like Stockholm syndrome situation.
Hollywood will make a romance out of anything. They'll find that love interest. Except for one thing, Kaylin. The Force Awakens. There's no romance of that whatsoever.
That's true.
Even though there kind of should be.
Yeah, they should have had Ren and the black dude.
He's not Poe.
No, Poe's the guy.
Italian guy.
The guy that he might be having a gay romance with.
I see, right. And it's Rey, is it not?
It's Ray's girl.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
you said Rey and the black guy.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Rey's a
should-
good-looking girl, man. She ought to be having romance all over the galaxy.
Right.
But,
yeah, it kind of does feel like a romance with her and the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's layers.
Like
here.
they're connected. They have
Yeah.
a connection.
Yeah. Well, there's all this sweating and like,
Yeah.
you know, you have to. You gotta fall in love after
Yeah,
that.
totally.
We're either gonna kill each other or make out. These are
Yeah,
our
one or
choices.
the other, and I want to know which.
All right, so another guy with a dick.
Bob Ross.
To have a dick used to be a guy.
So,
Never
you know
says.
Bob Ross's story? You know what he did before he was painter? He was a drill sergeant. I'm not joking. He was a drill sergeant for 20 years in the Army. And he'd like taken one painting class. And when he retired from the Army, or not, sorry, the Army, the Air Force, when he retired, he was like, I don't want to ever raise my voice again. And then he started painting happy little trees. And,
oh my goodness.
Like, you just make mistakes, just happy little mistakes, whatever.
Yeah.
But then, like the end of his life is a fucking disaster.
All right, listen. The company bought the rights to this thing from Bob Ross. Brought the rights to his likeness and his et cetera, et cetera.
I think he was sick or something, though. Wasn't he?
You're allowed to buy stuff from sick people.
Sick people that are mentally incapacitated.
Listen, if you had a company and it was called Bob Ross Inc., right?
Yeah.
And you're like, and Bob Ross starts to die, you're like, I think we better lock this up. We better like make sure we have a future as a company
But he
here.
said he wanted something to go to his kids, and like he couldn't give it.
Well, then he's within his rights to not sign the company over to you. Or
He was only 52 when he died.
was only 52.
He got married 3 times though.
Cat got around.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
also 6'2". Who knew that he was that tall? I wouldn't have guessed that. With the hair or without the hair? Like,
The old,
he's
the
like
old-
6'5" with the hair.
The afro.
Yeah. I just thought it was crazy, though, that he was a drill sergeant. But I would not think he would be. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess the Air Force didn't teach him to pass on things.
Right.
errors
Yeah.
properly.
As usual, the Air Force fucks you over.
But these guys are
I
going
don't know why I
nuts.
say that.
Yeah.
If
I got
fucking Air Force.
If I got
of
one
course.
story about the Air Force, I got a million. Wow. You heard
They're
one.
always dicking somebody over. That's fucking Air Force.
Yeah.
Tell me the news, Robert. What's happening in the world?
You know, Trump is a very stable genius, so.
Right. Apparently that crazy one who like went and shit on the desk in the White House, like he's like turned against Trump now. Or whatever.
Oh.
The one that like the shaman looking.
Because of the
one.
Epstein files?
Yes. Like apparently he's like gone public being like, fuck that guy.
I mean,
like,
sure, he gave me a pardon, but... Yeah.
Well, yeah, you were like the biggest Trump fan out there,
Yeah.
like looking like a lunatic.
Yeah.
Like, not just because of your beliefs in Trump, but because you like painted your
'Cause
face
you-
like
yeah,
the
you
American flag and wore a fucking buffalo on your head. And
I know. There's one guy you would listen to.
Yeah, and this is the straw that broke the camel's back. The
Right,
Epstein
the Epstein
files.
files.
It's like, I thought that we already knew. Don't we already know what's in the Epstein files? Trump's name. That's what's in there.
Bill Clinton.
For sure. Other
all
people
of them.
too.
Yeah.
But Trump is included. That's why he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, he's got to hold out until it blows over, I guess. I'll tell you what's been all over the news, Kalyn,
okay.
is the redistricting in Texas.
Oh.
Have you heard about this? Is somebody from Texas?
Nope.
Do you know what redistricting is?
Like making it so that we vote in different areas. Vote. Like,
Yes, and you know where Texas is?
I am familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
that part I know.
So, typically, you redistrict after the census. A year or two later, you set out your new districts.
Right.
You know, based on how many Congress people you have now.
Sorry, that
population.
wasn't directed at you.
I know it's. I know.
Like, tell me more about the redistricting.
Constitutional. So now Trump says, 2024, I want a lot of Latino voters in Texas. So Texas should redistrict. They need to redraw the maps.
Why don't we have the independents do this redistricting shit? You know.
All right. Every time they're like, we need fair districts, you cannot gerrymander. Who picks the independents to draw the map? Like, you know.
Right. Why don't we just bring in some consultants from Canada or something?
From Canada, yes. That'll go over amazingly in Texas. 'Cause if there's one bunch of people Texans want to listen to, it's the Canadian consultants.
Right. They're probably better than the Mexican consultant. We'd be like, okay.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, that's what you think. They said.
The brooms are over there, Mexican consultant.
Oh, you're looking for the lawnmower again? Like, tell him the garage. Like, shut up.
He's like, I have a PhD in
like,
economic.
Okay. You saying you want some more queso? That's what I heard. Like,
just the Robert and Kalyn viciously racist show.
Well, we're not making fun of Mexicans.
We're not making fun of Mexicans. We're making fun of people who are racist against.
We're making fun of Texans who are racist about Mexicans. Yeah.
Of which there are many. Mm-hmm. Everything's bigger in Texas.
It's bigger, yeah.
Including the population of dumb people and racists.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we keep keeping that stupid governor around. So.
Abbott. Yeah, he's the one who wants pushing the redistricting. He called him back.
Of course he is. He's like trying to friggin'... I don't know. Like,
he's trying to appeal to the Trump voter base?
He's like, Trump, come on. I don't know.
What's that?
Like, I'm like, he's like, please. Like,
is that him asking to
like,
be?
he's like, come on my face.
Okay, that's what I was going to get. Is this a seminal fluid reference right here?
I dragged that out too long. I was like, this is not appropriate around my brother. But then I'm like, well, now I'm committed. Okay, gross. Anyway.
Yeah.
Whoop.
We touched on all of it.
But yeah, we got going earlier when we were talking to Cody.
We got going earlier talking to Cody.
Yeah, your mom.
My mom. My mom was like, Cody, how your balls doing? Huh? Georgia Kimmel comes in. It's like, oh, hello,
Cody, have you shaved your balls?
I haven't seen you in a couple of months. Are you shaving your balls?
For the listeners.
We have, I was going to say, we have zero context for the listener here.
So at lunch, Andrea was, that's,
all right, pull it together.
Okay, Cody's mom, Robert's wife, my sister-in-law, Andrea.
Yes.
Like, was saying some stuff about him, and so we made a joke that brought up talk of ass and versus tits, and then Andrea wanted to know if he'd shaved his balls. I think that's that leaves something out of that story.
Well, the reason she might have thought he wanted to shave his balls is because
she's not going to like this episode at all.
Several days earlier, he had asked where the clippers were, and she asked, why, what do you want to clip? And he said, his balls.
And so then Andrea's taking this at face value, 100%.
Andrea, like, is that what he really means? That, and so of course he leaves her hanging, right?
Of course.
Yeah, he's not going to give her the gratification of knowing the true answer to this question. So the fact that his mother's flapping in the wind, wondering if he's shaving his balls, is is amazing, amazing humor to him. So yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
Well, okay.
I think this is the perfect time to talk about our next topic, which is
portfolio.
Well, we can. No, I'm King Charles. All right.
Who's he married?
All right. King Charles III's wife, she is officially known as Queen Camilla, which is funny. They're never like, what's Queen Camilla up to right now?
No,
like,
nobody gives a fuck. Like, the Brits are too busy thinking about William and Kate. They're like, we don't care about this king. We never cared about Charles.
Right.
Like,
well, this guy die already?
Like, yeah.
What's up, King Charles? Life expectancy.
Yeah.
We expect King Charles to live. Sources exclusively real in touch that the king is battling pancreatic cancer has been given 2 years to live.
He's got pancreatic cancer?
Man, I don't know.
I heard Kate Middleton also had cancer.
Yeah, she disappeared for a long time out of the public eye.
She had some sort of stomach cancer.
Yeah. Have they like checked the power lines near these?
I know, right? What are you guys eating over there?
I mean,
like,
Jesus.
Like somebody's feeding you some radioactive
bangers and mash.
Yeah. Well, apparently bananas are slightly radioactive.
Yeah. I mean, Kate Middleton was just fucking
just bananas. She's like a monkey, like just constantly slamming bananas down her gullet. That's why she's so skinny.
She's like the Kobayashi of banana eat. She's like,
yeah, one bite, just like shove it all the way in.
Dips them in water.
Yeah, she's like, what I want you to do, servant, is unpeel all the bananas, like dip them in water.
And they're like, but Kate, this might give you.
Yeah, she's like, I don't care what the repercussions are. I love bananas. Love them.
Now give me a radium soda.
Yeah. I want to see some plutonium.
Yeah. And then Charles was like, wicked into that.
Right.
All right. It's time. Now.
For the portfolio. Or were you going to sell your story?
We need a sound effect. Portfolio.
Portfolio.
The most exciting.
Yeah.
Hold on to your seats, kids.
Oh, look at this.
Here we are, 31.64%.
That's awesome.
That was like the Mohicans portfolio right there. And we're continuing to outpace Justin.
Yeah, he's down today. No shit, because of the tariffs. That's
lost,
the big news.
Yeah, that's
lost 0.7%. 07%. Excuse me, 07%.
$3.58. This cat just lost. So,
dang.
Yeah,
that sucks. Yeah. Sorry, Justin. Bad news for you.
Past portfolio, we continue to crush. We continue to crush the S&P 500.
Yeah,
and it's basically we have 3 pillars in this portfolio, which I hope is loading. We've got ATAI.
Hell yeah.
Which accounts for $2,000 of our $7,000.
Nice.
Once we switch to the right ATAI. Fannie Mae, of course.
$3,000. Damn.
Fannie Mae went on a
and
look
Reddit.
At $9.99 Fannie Mae's at. My God damn,
wow.
I should have bought some
I
Fannie
know,
Mae.
We should have bought.
I might buy some more Fannie Mae. Like, I think there's a lot of room for it to run. So.
Yeah. What? Yeah, so the announcement is that they're going to go public.
Let's go look at. Oh, and Reddit is another $1,000.
Right.
All right. And then a bunch of other things that are like puts and takes.
Yeah.
By the way, Visa down. The other 2 things in the basket up from last week.
Okay.
Trump. It's
Trump.
Yeah, Trump. That's all you gotta say. You just shout Trump, and Fannie Mae goes up. Trump pushes for stock offering this year. Trump administration says Fannie and Freddie will go public by the end of the year and raise $30 billion. These were the news items on Friday.
I hope so. That would be such good fucking news for both of us.
Yeah. But I still think if it's worth $30 a share, if it goes through, it's worth more than $10 right now.
Right.
It's going to be worth $20, $25. So I got to think there's a doubling here. Yeah. Possibly.
Right.
Until some fucking Pulte, HUD secretary or some shit comes along.
Fucking Pulte bullshit.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
that's good, man. We kick ass. We're so smart. We're so good at this whole thing.
Good.
Oh, I have a foot update. I don't know if I can pull my foot up this high, but
this is the portfolio and feet portion of the podcast right here.
Okay, so Looking all good again, yeah? But I have a bump right here that's like permanent. I think that I may have broken something. There really is like a lump.
Oh, yeah. It's a permanent lump.
I don't know. It feels like hard like a rock. Can you see it, people? Can you see it?
Oh, there, the profile shot.
Yeah.
It's like you got a skull growing out of your toes, and then,
But the toes are back to normal color. So,
yeah,
that's good.
Foot looks good. All right. So we did Gummy Bear for 50 episodes. Now we'll have
Kalyn, get your feet out.
every episode for 50 episodes. Okay. The letter W is Wayfair.
Wayfair.
All right. Has there ever been a bigger tariff play than Wayfair? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. But listen, if you had played Wayfair, we may have missed the boat because the shipping boat that came in before the tariffs went.
Play on words.
But if we'd have been in Wayfair 5 days ago, we'd be up 11%. A month ago, 31%.
Wow.
6 months ago, 65%.
Wow.
Year to date, 63.
I bought stuff
70.
from Wayfair.
Yeah, who hasn't bought stuff from Wayfair?
I don't know.
You know, it's not quite like saying Amazon. Yeah, 5 year. Yeah, this is a Kalyn chart.
Times have changed.
Room to run in Wayfair. These assholes still don't make any money. They got $9 billion of market cap, but they have no PE ratio. They have negative $2. So how much would you pay to lose $2? The answer: $72.37.
Man.
Yeah. So I used to think Wayfair was just nothing but cheap Chinese junk, and now I think it's cheap Chinese junk, but also things you can buy other places. I feel like half the stuff I buy from Wayfair is also on Walmart.com or HomeDepot.com
or Amazon or whatever. Yeah, 100%. That's the main reason that I go there.
Yeah.
Like I would have thought the same thing just offhand, but I also have seen like I was looking at couches on there for a while, and like you could find a couch on there for like $75 for a proper regular size couch. Like that's good quality, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they also would have couches that were like $4,500.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is an interesting buyer who's open to buying a $75 couch. Also open to buying a $4,500 couch.
The guy buying the $75 couch, does he even have a place you can deliver the couch to? But you want to learn more about who's buying from Wayfair? I think we should go over to the investor presentation. This is also 51 slides, not freaking AT&T's. Well,
yeah, 187.
Half the slides are like this one, you know.
Yeah.
So it's unbranded and fragmented and tailored delivery.
Bulky and damaged products.
They have a $500 billion TAM.
Oh, right. Whatever that means.
Total addressable market, of which they make up only $12 billion. So plenty of opportunity there, and then some bar graphs that mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's people spend way more on furniture than they do at furniture at Wayfair. I think is the basic point of this slide. Like we don't sell all the furniture. Only a part of the furniture.
Yeah.
We have this cycle. We have this circle thing.
Yeah. Everybody's got some cycle.
You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we make crap. We send the crap. The crap breaks. We bring it back.
We sell some more crap. And
then it goes to the dump.
Keep it going. And then we go get it out of the dump, repackage it, sell it back.
Some other asshole.
Got it.
All right. So I bet you're wondering.
What are the competitive advantages?
Yes. Well, I'm glad you asked. So first of all, we have trucks.
Oh, and, right. They sell ice cream?
Yeah, and look totally real. Yeah. Except instead of ice cream, you could buy like a bench.
They're like, do you want some pants or a bench or a pretzel or I can't see what else is there. But
all right, so here's your buyer, right, that you were just talking about. These are the range of buyers. We got luxury buyers at the top, 175 household income. Then you got mass in the middle, and then you got economy. So where Wayfair plays... And I don't know who these other people are. They might be owned by Wayfair.
That's what I'm thinking, because a lot about them, and we're using their like proper shit. I mean, like, do you usually call out your competitors so directly? I don't remember AT&T them being like, so if you're at T-Mobile or whatever, you know.
Yeah, they don't have Crate and Barrel here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so they don't quite go all the way up into luxury, and I don't know how far down in economy they go. It's like, kind of ambiguous. Somewhere in there. We're not like economy. We're more like...
Yeah.
Which you might be asking, why didn't we create more tiers and say, here's
we could have broke it out.
More stuff, another picture of a fake building and a grill. And tell our story everywhere. We are everywhere. We fucking spam people. You won't believe.
Yeah, that's true though. I see Wayfair shit fucking everywhere.
This is why they don't make any money. They just spend it all on like catalogs and.
Yeah, they're like, get some bougie fucking influencer to hold a glass, like Wayfair.
So one of their competitive advantages is being willing to spend more money than anybody else on advertising. This is why everything's cheaper there. They do not care about profit. You know?
I like that as a consumer. As an investor, less so.
All right. This one is self-explanatory, I think,
Castlegate stuff and
like
dropship stuff. Whatever that is,
Incident
Castlegate.
Yeah. And this is small parcel, U.S. only.
Okay.
Like their badging shares for 47%, So
yeah,
like
totally.
So we're still working on that.
That's better than Castlegate.
Is it?
We're green compared to Castlegate. Dropship.
Oh.
I don't know what badging share is, so I thought you were joking. Do you know?
I am joking. I have no idea.
I don't know what Castlegate is.
I have some sense what the return rate is. I don't know what an incident rate is. I don't know. It's like you send stuff and the people like kill somebody or something. Like,
there was a murder because of that share that we shipped.
Yeah.
They're like, this fucking leg won't go in here. And then they stabbed their partner in the eye with it. It was
that only happens 3.8% of the time for job ship. And 3.4% of the time for Castlegate, whatever that is. Yeah. And they've got arrows.
Yeah.
And, here's the cycle again. All right. This is our cycle. We have 4 arrows, but only 3 numbers. Come on. You know what's key, Kalyn?
Huh?
You know what's key in this business?
You mean besides forward positioning?
No, I mean forward
positioning. Yeah.
And the way to do that is to be faster speed to customers and lower retail and care about profit. I think is
that does seem to be the takeaway.
All right. Now our basic costs that we include in our pricing.
Yeah.
Product cost, outbound incident cost. So that's where
like getting stabbed in the eye with the leg of the chair.
Yeah, our liabilities from people stabbing each other is on there. Yeah, and then we add a margin on top of that.
Right. That's how we end up with the retail price. Kager.
Yeah.
That's one of my children. Kager. My other child is Ibada. Ibada and Kager, my babies.
Outdoor structures and spa has grown at a Kager, a compound annual growth rate of 25%. My God.
Well, that's where you guys.
I think that's where we bought our structure.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Yeah, okay.
How does U.S. net? I don't know how. If all these categories grow this amount, I don't know how net revenue only grew at 10%. But hey, so the real differentiator, though, Kalyn, obviously, is curation. It helps customers cut through the noise.
Yeah, except that they have as much shit on there as Amazon does.
Yeah, not quite as bonkers as because you don't get like 7 copies of the same thing the way you do on Amazon. Right. You're like, I want to buy this microphone. Well, do you want to buy it from this guy or that guy?
Yeah. Sofa, then they will have
20,000
870 pages of sofas. Like,
yes.
I'm like, this isn't exactly like I wouldn't call it curated. I would say
well, imagine it wasn't curated. How many pages there would be?
That's true. It'd be like 14,000.
It'd be bananas.
How many couches are available in this world?
Do you want this couch or that couch or this other couch? Oh, sold out.
Yeah.
That's how we shortcuts to the best items. You see how best is italicized? That's for emphasis, all right? So we're not sending people to like
the medium items.
Yeah, no. We tried that. We tried it.
Right. And that didn't go so great.
No.
That's why we didn't make money for 5 years.
That's
and then we got 11 cents on there.
Now we're crushing it because we're only going for the best. Yeah, we're crushing it with this 11%. Yeah. Wayfair verified is man, I tell you.
That's how you know they're getting premium. That's how they signal that.
My immediate reaction to Wayfair verified, I don't know that I've ever seen it before, but if I saw that on an item, I'd be like, yeah, fuck off, Wayfair.
I'd be like, I'm sure this is great.
Yeah, it's still
cool.
cheap Chinese crap.
It's funny that they don't, it's like on their website, they're like, we're not going to say all of the things that we sell on here are verified by us.
Yeah.
But like,
this is the at your own risk section.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want a verified chair? Or
do you want? That's funny.
Our merchant team had nothing to do with these. Okay, sure we list them and they have a beautiful picture.
Lots of incidents happened with these chairs.
If you want to avoid incidents, stick to the purple check mark. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So exactly right. Yeah. All right. Well, verified items they've dramatically outperformed.
Yeah.
Wow. Which begs the question: we should just verify every goddamn thing,
right?
Huh?
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't have those items that are like
15x visits
per SKU.
More visits and higher conversion. More visits and higher conversion. More visits.
And higher conversion.
Well,
so people come to visit a single item 15 times before they buy it?
Dear God. Make a decision, people.
Yeah, like, how much comparing do you have to do?
I know. If you see this couch, like, a couple times, like...
Right.
There's some number between 0 and 15. That's
right.
Like,
I'm not visiting a couch 15 times.
No, 4 or 5 times tops, man.
Like, yeah, I'm not like, I'm lusting after this couch. Oh, my God. I've got to see it again tomorrow.
I know, and then you pull it up for friends. Hey,
yeah, like,
wait till you see this couch.
Look at this couch.
Oh, my God.
Look at this couch.
Have you shown Billy that couch?
Man, I'm going to close it down now.
Yeah.
I can't look at it right now.
No. I'll go into...
I'll find it again.
My heart will just go into fibrillation if I see this couch. I gotta controlled quantities.
Yeah. That couch. Yeah.
Now there's not a number on this page, so that could be 15 times anyway, an infinitesimal number, but
it says visits per SKU.
15x visits, 15 times. There's more visits.
Oh,
and then
it's not like me visiting 15 times. It's like the verified items are visited 15 times more often than the non-verified items.
Oh,
like
maybe
have 15
right.
more 15x. Yeah, because I'm sure that Wayfair's pushing those forward. They're like, look at these couches.
Yeah,
like,
to get to the non-verified, you gotta
you gotta go to page 78. So right.
Well, and
they cost 20 times as much.
Yeah.
Or lead to 20x per revenue.
But here's what I don't. Okay. I think. Sorry to bore you, but anyhow. All right, explain this bar chart to me. All right, is the dark purple bar on the left 15 times the size of the light purple bar?
No.
Is it meant to be? Is that what they're trying to communicate?
They are trying to say that this is 15 times bigger than this, but it's not.
So, but they've said more visits and higher conversion. Then in the chart, all they talk about is the visits. This is the sort of crap I used to drive me nuts in consulting when we'd have an analyst. We'd be like, you're saying there's higher convert. Well, where's the higher conversion? Show me another chart.
Right.
You know, because my first interpretation was the light one is our number of visits, and then the dark one is the conversion. But
that seems like a lot of conversion.
Yeah. Well, there's no numbers. I mean, have you seen oh my God. Wait till you see. They should have made the chart bigger. It would look like even more conversion.
Like, oh my God, that's a lot of conversion. Like, do you see how much conversion that is? God. Like, but yeah.
We're suckers for this stuff, aren't we? Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. We have got to invest in these guys. They have 15 times the number of visits per SKU.
And more than 20x revenue.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Now we got exclusive. Now you can be in the members only club.
Oh my God.
For exclusive access to elevated experiences.
Elevated experience.
Yeah, like free shipping. Yeah. No, this is not a Taylor Swift backstage pass, okay? I mean, maybe that's in the special offers and perks.
Maybe, yeah.
You get a birthday thing. They'll write a letter to your dog and a member support line. And God, 29. God. People, you are wasting. You spend too much money on Wayfair if you are buying the $29 membership.
Right. Don't be a sucker.
Maybe if you're an interior decorator, you know, fine. Those guys should have exclusive access or something even better.
But interior decorators,
they have the pro account,
right?
Exactly.
Or they should be buying at places. There probably is a Wayfair thing for interior decorators.
If you're one of these frequent wall decoration purchasers, you purchase too much wall decorations. Yeah. Put it in your IRA. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are we trying?
Look at these happy gals.
Oh my God, because they buy some.
They're like, look at me with my blender and my lamp. Let's move on.
So that's all well and good. That's the history. Now, what are our growth initiatives? Well, I'm glad you asked. All right, so now you remember those parts of the pyramid that we didn't touch? I mean, not the bottom part.
Not the bottom part.
Well, maybe there was.
Not the poor people.
Householding. No,
I actually think that Jocelyn, Maine was at the bottom on that chart, and it looks like it represents the household income's the same for all of them.
No. If you make less than $120,000, then fuck you.
No, but I'm saying it was listed on the side.
Wayfair's like...
They're like, what we're looking for is a 25-year-olds who make more than $120,000.
Is there a weight? You almost said weight. Weight. They weigh under 145 pounds.
They really sell them mostly females, though. I think it's weird that they say primarily female under Birch Lane, 93% female for Jocelyn, Maine, 65% female for, like, primarily female. I'm curious what percentage that is for Birch Lane.
Especially in the 50 to 70-year-old category. Like, what dude in their 60s is buying?
He's like, I prefer Birch Lane when I'm looking for my tables.
Yeah, I'm a brand consumer of fucking kitchen tables. And if there's one population known for, like, decorating their houses, it's 60-year-old dudes.
Right. That's secondary.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why it's the secondary. All right. What about the physical journey? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we have 10 stores open.
Right.
And more are on the way.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what pisses me off about this slide.
We have 4 stores for Birch Lane in Florida.
This is where the 50 and 60-year-old men.
I mean, that is retirement central, but like.
Yeah. These, there's 4 places there that people need to they need to put their Birch Lane stuff in there. I don't know.
Boca Raton does that checks, you know.
Yeah. Naples. That's some money there.
Yeah.
You interrupted me though. Here's what pisses me off about this.
Okay.
They didn't center the state initials in the circles.
Yeah, I know. Look at Illinois. That's a disaster. Illinois is like, what the fuck? Texas is pretty close, but it's not there.
This is the perfect. This is like our chairs. The holes were not aligned.
Yeah.
You know?
Now Andrea almost died. He almost got stabbed in the eye.
Yeah, almost. And you couldn't, anyway.
Yeah.
So that fits. Florida, Texas, they're probably running around stabbing each other in the eye quite a bit, actually.
That's true. Yeah.
They're pretty crazy.
Yeah. In Austin.
Okay, Wayfair 1 by whatever that is. Oh, this is the first of their many Wayfair. Is that one of these? Wayfair 1?
Format stores.
All right. Listen, they have a lot of stuff there. They're big and they have a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
No pictures. We're not going to share any pictures.
No.
Just numbers.
Just numbers.
And this bottom right square is another one. I don't know. Whoever the consulting firm that worked on this. Greater than 15% Illinois versus national growth in 2024. What does this mean? What?
Yeah, they grew more than the national growth by 15%. That's how much they grew. The stores, the Wayfair 1.
Our only Wayfair 1 store grew way faster 15%. than all the other
non-existent Wayfair 1 stores.
Yeah, made up ones.
Yeah.
This is okay.
See, it's way better.
Well, this is the first of many, as you can see from the from the footer there.
Okay.
All right, we're starting to run out of endurance here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get us to the numbers. Finally, for the investment meeting.
I know you liked what you've been hearing so far, but how are the numbers?
Not good.
Ooh, all right. So first comes revenue. How about profit? Look at that profit. Expanding profitability. What are you talking about? I see no trend here that says like, hey, yeah, we're going to freaking crush it in 2028 because we're just trending upward.
Yeah.
I see we were on this plateau. Now we're like kind of on this plateau.
Yeah, we were super stoked in 2020.
I know. Wayfair is like, hell yes, COVID.
Yeah. This is boring.
This is how many maturities are.
I don't know.
We are building momentum
toward.
Yeah. Yeah. First step, break even EBITDA. Okay. That is step 1. Yeah. Then next step, a little more EBITDA.
Okay.
Then third step,
more EBITDA. Everybody loves my baby EBITDA.
Over 10% adjusted. Like we are going to get to.
That's where we're going.
I guess they got 5.2% in 2024. So check mark there.
Yeah.
Check mark.
We did it.
Yeah. So how do we get to 10% EBITDA?
Advertising, logistics, others, marketing, OpEx. Yeah. Woo!
Yep, that's it. This is across a range of growth scenarios we hit our EBITDA. All right, hang on. No, listen. We are thorough, Kalyn. So can you just hang in here for this?
I know. Right now, I'm like, I don't want to be that thorough.
For this.
Should we just go?
Just hold on, okay?
Okay. You have a captive audience.
The appendix. All right. First, we got this. Okay. Here's our EBITDA calculation. Boom. End. That's the appendix. Wayfair.
Aren't you glad? You guys didn't want us to spell anything else out, right? Like, you just wanted us to give like pretty charts and like nothing solid.
We wasted 2 slides because we could have just taken that financial thing and stuck it in the financial section.
Nobody wants that level of granularity when they're deciding whether or not to invest.
Yeah, exactly. Who would want that? And instead, we want unmarked purple bars.
Right. That's like moving up.
And and a range of scenarios.
We're going up. Yeah. All different kinds of things that we're selling in lots of different markets, and it's all going this way.
Yeah. All right. So.
Pass.
Would you say you have enough information to make a decision, Kalyn?
I do. I do have enough information.
Yes. And your decision, don't keep me in suspense. I mean, what would you say?
I mean, I'm open to, discussion if you're like on the other side of it, but I would say pass.
I also, this is also not a Robert kind
stock.
of investor stock here.
Yeah.
My thought question is, 20 years from now, is Wayfair still a thing or not?
No.
Does this company exist in 20 years?
Maybe.
I would say probably.
Or am I going to bank on it like I would bank on the population of humans on Earth if it was 1,000 years, 2,000 years?
Yeah, like
is it going to grow like that?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
But I wouldn't have guessed that in 2 weeks. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Could be the next Chewy, but
yeah.
Yeah, I would wait.
Okay.
I would say at least
We're
wait.
Gonna say
so that
pass,
means pass.
for now.
Pass.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Well, we must have reached. Oh my gosh! Yes, we've spent lots of time on Wayfair, more than I thought. Okay, well then
we should wrap it up.
I think we should. Shall we do it right now?
Yeah.
No more. There's no more formalities. No more ceremony here.
They're done.
Okay, we're done.
We're
Shut
done,
it down. End of episode.
Cue the music.
Ha! Cue the music. Wait for it. Go. You've been listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. This was episode number 65.
Yay!
Listen, if you like what we do here, if you like it as much as some people like Wayfair, writing these 5-star reviews, 90% positive.
Yeah.
Our reviews also sometimes are positive. So if you're one of those people, please forward us to your friends and subscribe. That's 2 calls to action. That's against the rules, but I'm going to do it. And like it. Okay, 3 calls to action. And like. And send us an email. Enough with the calls to action already, okay? Yeah. All right, but the one thing we are calling you in action to not do.
This is not financial or investment advice.
All right,
Remember that.
I like how you cut through the ambiguity with that one. All right, you're so right.
No.
Folks, we will see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.